I'm back
with empty products.
Okay. So I have a ton of empties and I really need to throw them away, but before I do, I thought I'd make an empties video. I love empties videos. I love seeing what people use up and I like seeing if they liked it or not, so hopefully some of these empties will be helpful for you. I got a couple of random things in here, but it's mostly skincare and like maybe 3 makeup items. So let's get started. So let's start with a random product. This is the Nest grapefruit hand soap. I got this in a duo. It was a candle and the hand wash. You know I've been using this because I gotta keep my hands clean. It smells really good. If you like a citrus grapefruit smell, you'll really like this. It's very foaming and it's Nest. I mean, it's a more expensive hand soap, but sometimes you can get them on sale and in duos like I did at Nordstrom. I did get this at Nordstrom, and I used it all up. There's like a little bit left at the bottom, but I'm not gonna try that hard to get it out of there, you know what I'm saying? Up next, this is one of my favorite cleansing balm formulas. This is the Physicians Formula Perfect Matcha. How annoying is it that I found this and now you can't find it anywhere? All of the stores like Ulta, Target, CVS, everywhere that I used to get this is not there anymore. Cool. So I get it. I think I ordered 2 of them from Amazon the last time that I ordered it. It's a really great cleansing balm. It's completely empty. It does have a light scent to it, but it's nothing that bothered me. This is one of those that emulsifies so beautifully, breaks down all of the heavy mascara, eyeliner, brow product that I use, but when water hits it, it turns into a milk. I will not use cleansing balms and cleansing oils if they do not turn into a milk when mixed with water, because then it just feels like I'm rubbing oil and water against each other. This formula is really nice. It's got the Refinery 29 editor's pick. Everyone loves this. I think Taylor Wynn, or she's not the Taylor anymore. Taylor Wynn, I think that's her name. I'm sorry. I'll link her down below. This is one of her favorites, and I really, everything she's recommended in a cleansing product, I actually usually like. It's just really nice, and it's super, super, super affordable. I think when I bought this on Amazon, it was like $7, whereas in the stores, it was between like 12 and 14. They did go on clearance at Ulta right before they were discontinued from Ulta, so I did stock up then too. I want to repurchase more. I just have a lot of other cleansers that I have right now, so I probably will longer on down the line, but I 100% recommend this product. I think this is the 4th one that I went through. I think out of all of the cleansing, like first step in my 2-step cleansing routine, that would be like oil or balm based. This is my favorite. So following the balm, this is a cleanser, like a gel cleanser. This is the Exuviance Purifying Cleansing Gel. Yes, there's a little bit left, but I hate it and I don't want to use it anymore. I'm sick of it. This is before the brand I don't know if they've reformulated, but they have a completely new look. So everything was on sale, and at that time I needed a gel cleanser, and I actually like the brand Exuviance. I just really hate this product. I don't like the smell. I don't think it does anything special. It makes my face feel so dry. And it is an AHA, PHA exfoliating clarifying wash. Maybe that's what it is. I really don't like it. I'm sorry. I mean, the second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate. So my fault. I should have read the ingredients before I bought it. It does have glycolic acid in it as well. Maybe that, I don't know, my face usually loves glycolic acid, but this wash just really doesn't work for me. I can use it on my eyes, but I really just don't like it. It says soap-free and non-drying. That's a lie. I would never purchase this again. I mean, yeah, I've got like maybe 5 or 6 uses left, and I just don't want to use it. It also took me forever to go through it because I didn't like it. I kept reaching for my other cleansers rather than reach for this, so it's finally time for me to just let her go. I did repurchase the Is Clinical Cleansing Complex rather than this though, so I'm good on a cleanser for a really long time, and I really just need to learn my lesson that when it comes to a gel cleanser, the Is Clinical is far superior to pretty much everything I've ever tried, but I really don't like that. Maybe if you're super oily and acneic, it might work for you, but it really stripped my skin, and I'm oily, so it's that sodium lauryl sulfate. no. So next up is the Dermatology Advanced CE Ferulic Vitamin C Serum. I bought this because I was using the SkinCeutical CE Ferulic oil. It's like a vitamin C serum for the daytime. But Penny on YouTube, she's an esthetician, recommended to try the Dermatology Advanced CE Ferulic. Now, I didn't like this, but I also really didn't like the SkinCeuticals either. I don't think vitamin C serums work for me. I've tried like 5 or 6 and not one of them made me feel like it was doing anything special. In fact, this one kind of burns a little bit. This one burned more than the SkinCeuticals. I believe that the percentages of the active ingredients in this serum are almost identical to the SkinCeuticals. I mean, yeah, it says it right here. Vitamin C, 15%, vitamin E, 1%, ferulic acid, 0.5%. It even has hyaluronic acid in it, but I did not feel hydrated. I did not feel like it brightened anything. It just really didn't do anything for me. In fact, when I put the stopper back into the bottle, if I did not squeeze all of the product out of this, the next day when I would open it, it would be stuck and it would almost like gelify, if that makes any sense, in the base of the stopper, and it came out looking like a snot string. And I literally put it on my Instagram and was like, what is this? And everyone was screaming like, what is that? So I wouldn't purchase that again. I do want to purchase more products from the Dermatology brand. I have heard good things about their other products from Penny, like their sunscreen, but I just was not personally impressed with this. But again, I'm not a vitamin C serum type of gal. I'm just going to stick with my Biologique Recherche products. But yeah, I also wouldn't repurchase that. So, ooh, I'm a hater today. Another serum that I went through is the Inky List Niacinamide. This is, it's so rubbed off, it's disgusting. This is a new-ish brand at Sephora. It's like an ordinary kind of an idea where it's very, very affordable skincare. So I picked this up because I was using a retinol for a while and my face was just wrecked. Like, oh God. And I read a lot of articles that niacinamides and retinols work well together. My skin does not like retinol. And I also really wasn't impressed with this. It seems to me that this is a very weak serum or treatment. Again, you get what you pay for. I think this was like $6 or $7. I might be wrong. I'll put it on the screen. I just didn't think it did anything for me. I think this would be good for someone who isn't used to high strength products or medical grade or just active ingredients that have desensitized your skin a little bit more. Maybe this is for someone who's just getting started and they don't really know where to dabble in the active ingredient world and skincare, so maybe this is for you. I think that whole brand's idea is just like the most simplistic ingredients, simple, it's affordable, so I would recommend this for someone that's not like me. I use a ton of active ingredients, a lot of acids. At the time I was using retinol, now I don't anymore, I've given up on it. But this just wasn't for me. I wouldn't repurchase it. I have used the hyaluronic acid serum from the Inky List and I thought it was fine. A really nice burst of hydration before your moisturizer. So I'm not saying the whole brand is bad. I just did not care for the niacinamide. More skincare. This is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar Eye. This is a really good basic eye cream. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I don't think eye creams are like life-changing for me, but it's got a little bit left in there, but it's a jar. That's a kind of a downside to it. But it's really good for just really nice basic hydration. It wore well under makeup. I used this morning and night until I was done with it. This is a good product. I play around with eye creams a lot because I like to see if they ever make a difference in my skin, which they normally don't, just the hydration levels. I did just pick up the Youth to the People peptide eye cream, so I won't repurchase this anytime soon, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It is good if you're looking for a really nice basic eye cream. The whole Renewed Hope line is really hydrating though, so if you are dry and you're looking for a skincare line or brand that works well with dry skin, I do recommend Philosophy. They have very hydrating products. La Mer Eye Concentrate. This was another sample that I went through. This is a really good size sample. These last me like quite a bit. I use them night and day. Y'all know I love it. I just can't bring myself to buy it. I just can't do it, so I don't want to talk about it that long. It's $235 eye cream. That's ridiculous. The markup on this is insane. It is so good, but it's not good enough for me to warrant that unless I just have a spare $200 laying around. I don't see myself buying it anytime soon. But this did recently get a makeover, so now the original formula is not sold in stores anymore, but Costco has it. And you can save $50, so it's only $180 at Costco. I'll link it below if I can find it. But the new formula, I've tried it, I just haven't had a whole sample of it. The new formula is in stores now, and it's $235. So, I don't know. If you got the money, go for it, because it is really beautiful. I just can't do it right now. More skincare, and y'all know Biologique Recherche is on the list. This is the Creme Placenta. I talked about this in my skincare favorites. This is the, I don't know, third or fourth jar that I've gone through. It's beautiful. Great for acneic, angry skin because it's healing. I just feel like it speeds up the healing process whenever I've like popped a zit. I know you're not supposed to, but who doesn't? Everyone does it. But it just is a really nice moisturizer. It's got a little bit of an oily feel, but it soaks in really nicely. I use this at nighttime. I don't like it during the day because it's a little too heavy. I like a lighter kind of consistency in the daytime. But when I wake up the next morning after using this, my skin is always very hydrated. It looks really healthy and plump and dewy. I will always continue to purchase this. Right now, I'm using the Mask Vernix, which is really, it's cream mask Vernix. It's really like a moisturizer, but you can pile it on as a mask. So when I run out of that, I'll probably come back to this because this is more affordable. And I also just think it's a really nice, reliable moisturizer. I'll always have one of these in an Empties box. More Biologique Recherche. This is the Serum Pigment 400. This is the one time I think that I'm not in love with something from Biologique Recherche. It's not that this isn't good, it's that I found something better within the line. So this is the Serum Pigment 400. Number one, I don't like this packaging for the consistency of this. It's like a cream serum, so I had to like fling the bottle to get the product to come down to the stopper to squeeze it out, and even then, so it was a real struggle to get the product out. In the full size, the 1 ounce size, it's a pump, so it's really kind of like, it's not me, it's the packaging, because the serum itself is nice. But I recently picked up the Cream Pigment 400 and I love it 10 times more than this. So I think this is a little bit more milky and loose, but the cream has this like glow to it. So I think moving forward, I probably won't repurchase the pigment serum, but I will repurchase the Cream Pigment 400. It's great. It does what it says it's gonna do. It made my skin feel really bright and like refreshed. I think you need to use a product like this for more than like a couple weeks, because that's how long a size like this lasts for you to know if you really love it. But I used that Cream Pigment 400 immediately and knew I was in love. So probably won't pick this up again, but I would pick up the cream version of this. Last skincare item, this is the Serum Tool TEWL, Trans Epidermal Water Loss. I love this. This is so beautiful. I'm really sad that this is an empty because I have to repurchase it. This is an oily serum. This is gorgeous. This has sesame seed oil, apricot oil, macadamia oil, jojoba seed oil, sunflower seed oil, rosemary oil. All of them are natural oils and extracts, not essential oils. So thank you, God, that this is so hydrating, is not irritating to my skin, and it is so luxurious. And the smell, it just smells natural, but not essential oils natural. You know what I mean. If you're the type of person that loves essential oils, they kind of follow you, and you know when someone is wearing patchouli and like tea tree oil, you know? I don't love that. That's not my jam. This is that natural oil. I actually got a sample of the Vintner's Daughter oil serum to compare to this. Doesn't even touch it. The Vintner's Daughter is so heavily fragranced. It's almost like I'm rubbing a perfume oil on my face. It made my chest itch. This is far superior. This is gorgeous. If you ever have a little bit of dryness, this will take care of it immediately. And even if you're not dry and you're just looking for a luxe oil to press into the skin after you moisturize, this is amazing. I'm going to repurchase this in the full size. Oh my God, I can't can't say more positive things about it. This is beautiful. Super sad that I ran out of this. Definitely repurchasing in the 1 ounce size. This is the 0.3 ounce. So this is gonna last you, this lasted me a long time because you don't need a lot of oil. I would say this lasted me about a month, whereas the full size would probably last me multiple months. So sad to see this one go empty, but I will repurchase. Getting on down to the empty, got 2 products left, and they're makeup items. So the first is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. Okay, I like it and I don't like it. I do not like it under my eyes, not enough coverage, and it's too drying. But what I do love it for is putting a little bit of it on the back of my hand and taking a concealer brush and carving my brows out with it, because this shade matches my skin pretty well when it's blended out, and it does cut the color off of the brow to make it like a little bit more sharp of an arch. So I do like this a little bit more for the face. This lasted me quite a long time. I'm a serial concealer purchaser. I'm always looking for that perfect concealer. This one I probably won't purchase again. I really don't need it, and I feel like for carving your brows out, you can use any concealer, and I didn't love it under the eyes at all. I don't feel like it covered enough, and I feel like it almost oxidized a little bit to a darker shade that did not hide the dark purple undertones of my under eye, so this isn't something that I will purchase again. And the last item is the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. It is completely rubbed off. I don't even know where it said it. There's Anastasia right there. Anyway, this is an amazing product. I just repurchased this in my shade. I wear soft brown. This is so good. This is better than any other tinted brow gel I've ever used. I hear the Glossier Boy Brow is amazing. That's the one that I haven't tried. I'll probably try it next. But this is amazing. It's got a little bit of product left in it, but it's so dry. It's time for the new one. I love this because I can go in and completely fill my brow with this and it look a little bit more natural. Today I have on a brow pencil and this, but if like on days where I'm not wearing a lot of makeup and I'm just doing office work at home, I usually like just run this through my brow, kind of take my finger and like smooth it out on the side, and that's it. This is gorgeous. This really is a thinner version of Dip Brow Pomade, but in a gel formula. They really got it right. I remember when this came out, I didn't think anything was going to be better than my Benefit Gimme Brow, and this, I'm sorry Benefit, this really changed it for me. This is nice. I think this is the third one that I went through. I really love it. It looks really great and it looks really natural. You can build it if you want. You can make it go natural and bold. It's a really versatile product. I even will take the product and kind of like press the spoolie out on my hand and pick it up with a brush and feather it through my brow with a brush, and it looks even more natural. I do have microbladed brows, but the microbladed color is very light, so I like to add in more darkness. I love a bold brow, so I need that for I need this for doing that, and it just ends up looking super, super natural when I use the brush. So this is a truly versatile product that I think everybody should have if they love filling their brows and having the option to go light and dark. And I already repurchased it, so there's that. Okay fam, that's all my empties from the last like month and a half or so. I don't keep my empties in this, but I didn't have anything else to put in it. This is my cosmetic case from the Daily Edited. My best friend gave it to me and she put my initials on it because she's so sweet. I'll link it below if you like. You can customize these, put your whatever initials you want, whatever color you want, really fun. So that was all my empties. I hope you guys found that fun and interesting, and maybe it'll help you decide what kind of purchases to make and what purchases to avoid. So bye.